Town and Gown Conference is a collaboration of a group of universities who are quite significant in the town where they are situated to talk about the relationship between the university, the municipality, the immediate community and also the business sector within that town.
Now, of course, Town and Gown is a really great theme to end the centenary of the university at the heart of what I dare say is South Africa's greatest university town.
We laid the foundation for the second century of our university's existence as we're going forward by adopting a new vision and strategic framework. We commit ourselves to embrace the communities we serve to bring about social, cultural, environmental and economic development and change.
I am Leslie van Rooy. I'm the Senior Director for Social Impact and Transformation here at Stellenbosch University. So it's a conference that brings together models and people from universities and towns similar to our town, Stellenbosch, where the town and the university is more or less integrated. But in essence, it is towns and universities that either grew together, grew into each other, or grew with each other over a number of years.
I'm Professor Esther Klopper and I'm the Deputy Vice-Chancellor for Strategy Internationalization here at Stellenbosch University. Well, first and foremost, it's really a culmination of a number of months of planning. And particularly it's been very important for us as part of our centenary year and commemorating our centenary. The other part has been building on some of the initiatives we've started here in Stellenbosch, working together with our own town and then looking at the broader theme of town and gown across the world.
Jessie van Deventer, Executive Mayor Stellenbosch. It's really been most interesting and most informative. And I think it set the scene for us to understand the extreme difficulties but also opportunities that lies in the town-gown relationship. I was very excited about this, hence I agreed immediately. I think many people do not understand that it's a very special environment and it is fantastic to get global perspectives on how to best run municipality in a town-gown situation. I think it will create all the networking and all the strategic partners across the world we can turn to for advice and also for inspiration.
All of us can jointly share and learn from each other, which is amazing. The most important thing is that we here have the chance to test models, just to see what works better in the one context, what doesn't work in the other, what we can learn, what models have been tested, and what we can of course contribute to the conversation as Stellenbosch.
From each of the presentations and the panel discussions, what became very clear is the fact that each and everyone has got something to contribute. Either it be lessons learned, challenges they've experienced, and sharing best practices.
My name is Cherilag. I'm the Director Support Services at Mati Sport. Sport has got the major role to play because in sport we don't look at the color or the race or whether the person is a female or is a male. We look at playing that particular sport, and that brings different people from different communities, different cultures, different languages together and speak one language. It's important about the development of sport in the town. And secondly also, it is important for us to host major event in Gutenberg so that we make Stellenbosch a destination of choice.
Professor John Hendricks. I'm the Interim Deputy Vice-Chancellor for Academic Affairs at the University of Fort Hare. This is a fantastic initiative because what it allows us to do is to cross-reference and to look at the deficits in our situation, not only in Alice and in Grahamstown in the Eastern Cape and East London, but across South Africa. If we're going to prosper as a South African society, we must have what we call social cohesion, multi-sectoral common vision, municipalities, universities, labour, unions, everyone in unison about where society should be going.
My name is Orla Quinlan. I am the Director in the International Office at Rhodes University. It would be great to have other people hearing things, just to spark ideas and maybe inspire people to think about other things they could be doing, other ways of doing things that they are doing. And I think sometimes if you don't experience the actual gathering and hear the different people talking and engage with them, it's quite hard as one person to communicate the richness of all of that back, you know. So I definitely think there's scope to do more conversations like this, and even we've had the international perspective here, but I also think there's a huge scope for maybe some more South African universities to come together and have a discussion like this around the relationship between the town and Gown.
So my name's Veronica Hope-Haley. I have 3 jobs. I'm a Professor of Management Studies, I'm the Dean of the School of Management at the University of Bath, and one of the 2 University Vice Presidents at that university. Coming to Stellenbosch to participate in this conference is a real privilege. I personally feel very passionate about this topic of town and gown. That's because universities are constituted, established for not only educational purposes but social purposes, and we have a responsibility to the communities in which we live to foster not only their education but their economic and social development.
I'm Sam Dale, I'm the Director of Student Support and Wellbeing at Durham University in the UK. I think the key thing for me, if I think what do I really want to get out of a conference, but when you're a really small town and you dominate in that way, that community engagement piece is really important. So these are some of the areas that I'm coming at it as well, but I've heard brilliant things about business innovation, entrepreneurialism this morning and so on, and again I've got some big ideas that I'm taking back home with me, so again another real benefit of the conference.
Hi, I'm Paul Gesquière. I'm a Professor of Psychology and Educational Sciences at KU Leuven in Belgium, and also the Research Coordinator of the Group of Humanities and Social Sciences over there. Every conference is an opportunity to learn, and especially here for the governance of a university. It's good to learn how others have tried to solve the problems we are all tackling.
Yeah, first of all, thank you very much for organizing this conference on the topic of the town and gown relationship. This topic is really important for Göttingen, and I'm really glad I was invited to the conference. It's my first time in South Africa in Stellenbosch, and I really like the town. I think it's beautiful. It's the best example of town and gown because university is the town.
Hi, I'm Robert Kotze, the Senior Director of Stellenbosch University International. I enjoyed it. It was in my 25th year at the university and at the international office. So it was quite also something, a tangible project that we could sort of contribute to the centenary year. And we hope that it will continue, because today we've agreed that we will form an official network of town and gown universities. Stellenbosch would be the secretariat for that, and then we will do some groundwork, get the buy-in of the different managements of the universities that were here, and then see if we can launch something formally in 2020.